Oh, hello everyone. This is me, Dusty Circuit, here to bring you another Kerbal Space Program video. And, first, I'm continuing on with this, this interstellar mission, I've sent out to, the Aneta system in the Kakabo planet pack. That actually does not rely on the wormhole, instead of actually uses an interstellar craft to actually go through the long way, actually traveling through interstellar space to get here, as opposed to using the wormhole. And so far I've landed on I've landed there, and this is going to be my next target, which is actually, this is the second of the two habitable moon. Well, this is a moon, the other one, Seleuco, is a planet, but the two, like, habitable celestial bodies in this planet pack. And, well, what I have planned for this place, I don't really know how to pronounce the name spelled backwards, so I guess I'll just call this one Life. And so for Life, I have initially I was just going to, for this mission, I was just going to just send a space plane down here, land, plant a flag, take off, and then that would be that. But then last minute I had this idea of why not I design a base that I could send here. Just not like nothing really crazy, just like a small kind of surface base to send here that could act as a small colony. So I figured, well, since one of the moons actually is a habitable place for that Kerbals could potentially live on, I just figured why not actually include a surface base as part of this mission. So on the very back of my ship, I don't know how well you can see, I guess I'll do this. So at the back of my ship, maybe I'll do a bit of fast forwarding just so we can get a better angle. So yeah, here at the back of my ship, I have this thing, which inside of here is the actual base, and at the very back is a space plane, which well, my plan is I'm gonna first detach the space plane and then just kind of fly around this moon and scout out a potential landing site for the base. And then once I've chosen a spot, I am going to land the space there. Not sure how precisely we can do that, but we'll give it a try. Okay, so it's time to undock the plane now. And I'm just doing that just to get away from the mothership faster. Actually, I think maybe a good place to land, to actually land, might be one of these, like, kind of beach areas, kind of by the water. Like, thinking there, maybe. Just gonna make sure we start our reactors so we don't run out of electricity. I can just never get tired of seeing that, like just seeing that effect, like of a re-entry with the Firefly mod. Yeah, well, these visuals on this place are kind of get weird, like how it's just totally like white. Not sure it causes that. Oh, that seemed to help. Yeah, this is going to be a lot more helpful for landing because I don't know if those trees actually count like as a collidable objects. Probably not, because I actually changed the settings for that, but I was afraid we were going to touch water there, but we're fine. Yeah, I kind of feel like this might be a good place to land my my base. Okay, I guess we'll go with this, and I'll see how close to here we can actually land this thing. Okay, here we are back with the main mothership. Okay, and the base is inside of that thing, that fairing. So here's, I guess here comes the fun part. We have to detach this section, like this entire section with the truss and the fairing is going to come off. And we'll have to actually land this thing in the approximate area that we landed our plane at. And we'll see how accurate of a landing we can pull off. Yeah, this thing seems unstable. Yes, I should have tested how this thing will fly, but all we need to do is just get into a low orbit and then land this thing. Oh, it would be nice if the persistent thrust mod would cooperate with me. It's not supposed to be putting me on retrograde, but it's not for whatever reason. Okay. So I haven't quite completed my deorbiting burn yet, but I'm gonna end this phase early. So I can get, so for one, I can detach that thing. And then we can undock this. And now there's the challenge of getting this thing out of the frame. I think we'll just do that. I'm trying to see if I have a probe core on this thing I can set as my control point. I guess we'll just have to make do. Okay, let me restart this. This is not going to plan at all. Okay, looks like we have Okay, what I forgot to do is is to set this probe core. Where is it? Oh, there is a probe core that I put on this thing, and I had to set that as my control point. So now we can actually properly control this thing as on its descent now. Okay, not exactly where we wanted to land, but I would say close enough. And okay, so now we've successfully landed here. That looks a little bit sketchy, but I guess we'll just roll with that. So, I guess we'll just fly over there. This plane has a terrible turning radius. So I don't know, we might have to approach from, maybe I just have to go fly way out this way and then just do like a big U-turn. And here we are arrived at the surface base. Though I'm tempted to try something that's might be a little bit bold. Oh, one problem, now I can't move backwards. Okay, so in the last clip I actually forgot about, like with this, I actually forgot about these extendable, like landing gear that are actually that were actually I put on this base, which actually help with actually help it rest flat. So also another feature of this, well, yes, we can go into the IVA view, and I can kind of show you a little bit of what this looks like on the inside. Guess that hatch is blocked. And this is that side area. And that's another place to get out. And this is like some of the extendable habitation modules, and then that hatch goes nowhere. And this goes up to that inflatable habitation module. It goes on the top. And And inside here is actually the rover. Which I think I can actually demonstrate now. Oh, and it turns out that this, I didn't put, like, even these four, even, like, I have 4 RTGs on this thing, and it still is not able to completely power these wheels. I don't know why that docking port is like 2 of them stacked up to each other. That's weird. But anyway, I'm gonna have to have the infinite electricity cheat to drive this thing, or else it's gonna run out of electricity. Oh, and this is the IVA view. I'm not even pressing forward, I'm just coasting. And I guess we can plant a flag here. I think it'll look better if we go here. Yeah, honestly, if it was not for the weird, like, water movement, like, at the shoreline, this would be pretty awesome view. Well, it even is with the weird water movement. And I guess we can get going back to the base. Let's see if I can park it back in the garage. And there we go. I think from here we can actually go back to the mothership and maybe ferry a few other Kerbals down to here. I think we'll start doing that.